Hello. Today we're going to be working on Dandy's World. I'm just going to be a spade paint, so yeah.
Shelley's an extroverted toon who enjoys talking about her interest in dinosaurs and other forms of prehistoric life, but she has other hobbies as well, such as sewing, which is shown in her dialogues with Bobbette, Sprout, and Yada. She is always bursting with energy and tries her best to get along with others, sometimes twisting cruelty into awkward kindness shown in her conversation with Shrimpbo. She is highly supportive and kind towards others, as hinted through her active ability, possibly due to the influence of her toon handler or natural energy. She is often surprised and even excited when other toons show an interest in her, especially main characters, demonstrated in her dialogues with Astro, V, Yada, Roger, and Bassie, possibly because she often goes unnoticed or ignored by the others. For unknown reasons, Shelley is the most ignored toon out of all the main characters, and this has been implied multiple times in the game and in her twisted counterpart's description. This seems to greatly upset her, but she does try to keep up her optimistic and positive facade. Despite this, instances of which are shown in her dialogues with Tegan and Tisha.
Louie is a jolly, comical toon who's part of a circus troupe, including his friends Yada and Blot. Despite being a performer capable of entertaining live audiences with his hard work, he very ironically seems to have a more shy and nervous side that is most noticeable within his interaction lines and dialogues. Even more ironically, he is hinted to have stage fright, admitting this to Astro and hoping nobody was watching him finish extracting. He is also shown to generally have self-esteem issues and has a hard time taking compliments, hinting that he might have a social disorder. Even though he's generally optimistic and funny, benefiting his role as the clown, this doesn't prevent him from being realistic and serious in certain situations. Despite his anxieties and self-esteem issues, he seems to genuinely enjoy getting along with the other toons and making sure they are happy. Overall, he seems to be themed after the troupe, where a comical character masks their inner rough workings behind a wall of laughter, joy, and surprises.
Astro may not take the lead in many conversations, but he interacts with his fellow Toons normally. Regardless, he's always lending a helping hand, or four of them, when it comes to his dream manipulation abilities, ensuring that they can get the dream they want. He enjoys peace and quiet and is a bit high-strung in relation to anything interfering with those two things, and is even standoffish. But he is by no means annoyed with the action his friends cause, at least until Connie, in particular, disrupts his privacy. He speaks in a formal tone, but can easily break it if one actually manages to make him lose his cool. But beneath his oddly quiet, formal exterior, he might have a playful, teasing side. After all, when he suggested to Rogers that he tries to get into extra hobbies, the tone Astro uses being more of a mocking one. He is open to helping his friends with their issues, dream-related or not. Like with Scraps, though he'll back off if his help is rejected or diverted. In an interaction with Bassie, he attempts to reassure her, causing her to have an outburst, thus leading him to quieting down. Although, with Glisten, he does have a little instant on discussing any problems. He quickly caves into Glisten's request to put it on hold. Astro appears to be camera shy and dislikes being the center of attention or stared at, as seen in his interactions with Cole and Louie, the episode Astro and Stage Fright, and the Garden View rules disallowing photography. Wow. Of him. While a kind and friendly Toon, Astro is shown to be slightly irritated in some conversations, or doubting some of the Toons. Still, he can generally maintain a calm demeanor and is able to manage his emotions. He appears to be pestered and somewhat annoyed by V, unbeknownst to her when she checks in on him. He sometimes dismisses Toon's attempts to help him or offer him something, showing in interactions with Cosmo and Squirm instead of favoring taking care of others. Another core trait of Astro's skepticism towards some of the Toons and their centuries not being that easy to get along with such cases, as shown in his interaction with Eclipse, where her boisterous and unusual attempts to befriend him make him uncomfortable. He also finds it odd how fixated Finn and Shelley are on specific interests, that they dream about them constantly. His skepticism gets to the point where he needs to double-check his thoughts, not trusting his own mind, shown in the interaction with Louie. Even though things like doing nothing appears to bring up skepticism of wanting a new dream, in Astro's perspective, shown in their interaction with Rudy. Goob is a kind, cheery, and sociable Toon known for his energy, innocence, and easy excitement, and even more for his love of giving hugs. His interactions with Roger highlight his genuine belief that hugs are simply what others need, rather than using them strategically. Goob looks up to his older sister Scraps and is very close to her. Goob's interactions with Rudy and Razzle and Dazzle imply he possesses naivety, But in reality, he is smarter than many realize, even capable of understanding social cues. On the outside, he seems to live up to his name, but in reality, his heart and smart are balanced evenly. Dial is the Toon who controls the Garden View Train Center. He treats everything very seriously and views everything in a professional light, including fellow Toons, whom he perceives as fellow colleagues instead of friends. Unlike most of the other Toons, being raised to supervise the train, Dial, unlike the other Toons, never participated in the show. This seems to make him very lonely, which led him to ask Arthur and Delilah if he could be in the show, as seen in the note. But this never happened. Dial might have been isolated from the other Toons, as evidenced by the fact that his room was on a completely isolated floor, and that his gossip was out with Bluey. As he says, I don't have the luxury of friends. Though he occasionally chats with the Toons when he gets the chance, like when he delivers food to Sprout. Despite this, his office, in which all of the train controls are, is located in the middle of the lobby, open for everybody to see. Despite his isolation and loneliness, he is heavily implied to genuinely care for the Toons around him, as seen in his gossip about Yada, Glisten, and Finn. Leaving candy out for Yada by the trains, showing concern for Glisten's clumsiness, and asking and allowing Finn to ramble on about his interests, respectively. This could show that Dial does have downtime to be with other Toons, even though he was meant for the trains. Overall, Dial can be summed up as a professional, no-nonsense Toon, though it seems he is isolated from most Toons, taking advantage of every opportunity he can get to be with them.
I hope you really liked this video. Also, sorry for the amount of time it took for me to post another video. I've been having some troubles. So, again, thank you so much for watching. See you soon.